Hello and welcome to the video. This wipe, I have one simple goal in mind, and that is to take over the HQM Quarry as a solo. This will be a tough task that won't come without its challenges, as the server I'm playing on is going to be well over 900 pop and is a known clan-infested server, and I am only a solo. However, I will make sure it happens. Here is a little preview of what's to come ahead. What the fuck?
There. Oh. What's their name?
Release the move.
Holy shit! How many turrets do we need, son?
I know this dude was planning to like fuck with these guys too. But
Full vending of rockets. Full vending of rockets.
But before I spoil too much, let's go to where this all started, on the beach.
Alright. Let's see the map. Ooh, W map. Alright, I saw this earlier. There's like an iceberg right here. That's the fucking build spot right there, right? Pretty good timing so far, I'd say. Ooh, I look, you don't even have to do it yet. We're just gonna do it anyways. Ooh, it's looking far. Alright.
Oh shit.
Okay. Now, let's get the pumpy quest. Wow, that is insane. This set of goggles ain't too bad either. That was bounce. tabbed here.
With the base now down, let me tell you what the plan is. I am planning on building a starter on the Iceberg next to Underwater Labs. As HQM Quarry is a little bit away from the Underwater Labs, I wanted closer respawns early game so that I could stack up components before eventually moving my main base over to HQM Quarry. However, this first run of Underwater Labs was going to be the most important. Not only did I now have a pumpy and a diving set, but I only had one of them, which meant if I were to die here, I would be stuck with a full restart. Being in the snow, your first run of Underwater Labs is the most important. If you lose that wetsuit, you lose any chance of taking control. So, I needed to lock in here.
I don't want to tap him? Huh?
Unfortunately, this first run did not go my way. What I thought was a perfectly lined up headshot ended up being a near miss, which meant that I died. So now I had to go back to the spawn beach. This wasn't going to be the end of the world, this just meant I had to make a new starter next to the fishing village, allowing me to stack up more diving gear and cloth before once again moving to the underwater labs.
Bro, somebody put a base right where I wanted to put mine. Looks like we are going to be neighbors. Fuck. died, bro. Oh, I'm about to die too. Okay. I won't lie. I thought for sure I was dead there. It's actually pretty good.
After a little bit of farming, I was finally able to stack up enough scrap that I could go over to the fishing village and buy a new diving set. With the Revo that I had managed to acquire as well, I had a weapon that I could also take into the underwater labs. So, with my newfound start, I decided to rush back over to my other base and try my luck again at the underwater labs. Where'd that spawn at? Where'd that spawn at? Hold on, what? Oh. Right here, son? Just as I was getting prepared to go to underwater labs, the cargo ship spawned, so I knew that I had to go over. Huge. I'm just gonna check if I have a leap, and I'm gonna jump. There are many different scenarios that could have played out here. I could have stayed and possibly won the entire cargo ship, or I could have stayed and died. I decided to make the smart and safest option and leave. The guy that I killed had a diving set on him, which meant now I had 2 extra respawns if I died in the underwater labs. As well, he had a pump shotgun, which meant I had a real weapon to take down there. Although there was a lot of loot that I could have probably gained from staying, there was also a lot of risk that it came with it. So I decided to be safe and leave.
Man, holy fuck, this labs is huge. No way, I just got yokoed.
After holding a decent amount of labs, I decided it was finally time to head over and begin the works of my main base.
It's the dude that licked me on the boat. Okay, so to break it down to you guys, my goal here is to build HQM Quarry. I'm gonna have a base at labs for components, and then I want to have my main base at HQM Quarry. That's the goal, at least. That's what the plan was. Now, as to how possible this is, I'm not too sure. I'm gonna build a low-key base hidden so that I could farm and put up the rest of the TCs that they were missing. And then I'm gonna put up main base, ideally right over there on that hill, on the side of large. That is my plan. And this looks like a good spot for the hidden base.
After getting these first 2 TCs down and the farm base, I took a break for a while, heading over to the gym and coming back later.
Alright, what is going on, everybody? It has been a while since the last time I was on. I had said earlier how it had been like a full 8-hour day before I got on at wipe, so I needed a little reset, but then they did last time I was here, which makes me think there's a chance that this group got raided. That, or they're just AFK or off, something. So let us see. Okay, well, I don't think they're raided. I think that's pretty.
Upon returning, I realized the group on the hill, the ones that had control over the HQM Quarry before me, seemed to be offline. So I decided to take this opportunity to quickly do my Pumpy quest and get a restart for Underwater Labs so that while they're offline, I could then come over and put up my main base over here.
Come on. Come on.
Game!
No, dude. What am I doing, bro? Fuck. go get my blood. Damn, bro, if I didn't fucking throw before, this would be a... This run could mean a tier 3, or tier 2 finally. And I could finally start working on my base.
After once again holding labs down for a while, I wanted it to reset so that I could swipe cards again, netting myself a tier 2. So I headed over to the HQM Quarry to continue placing TCs.
No way they brought red. nice. I didn't get the tier 3 fragments, but that's a tier 2.
Step 1 of my plan was taking control of the underwater labs to net myself a bunch of components and a tier 2 workbench. Now that that was completed, step 2 of my plan was in action. This meant that I needed to head over to HQM Quarry to put up my main base, as well as finish TCing it off. After building my base up, I was starting to feel relatively secure, so I decided to move over a good portion of my loot from my labs base. This would allow me to continue progressing in the area without having to go back and forth. As well, having my tier 2 over here would be a lot more helpful, allowing me to craft meds and electric furnaces, which would greatly increase the speed of the process. I spent the rest of the night beefing my base up, getting it fully completed up to the shooting floor with turrets. This is where I would call it quits for day 1. I'll see you guys in the morning if I'm not offline rated.
Blue. I believe we're unrated. Nice.
The goal for day 2 was simple: fully secure the HQM Quarry. So to start off the day, I went out and farmed 300,000 wood so that I could fully compound in the quarry. Finally, after hours of work, the HQM Quarry was completely walled off to myself. All I had left to do was set up some turrets at the entrance, and the quarry would be completely mine as a solo. With the quarry now complete, I could safely run it without having to be there and watch it. So this meant that I was finally able to leave the area around my base. So I headed over to the train tunnels to run the trains all the way to Outpost with the intent of buying a mini.
How do I almost lose that? That's crazy that I almost lost that. I'm actually trash for that. What the fuck?
Hey, Mr. Backpack, can you give me some scrap? Do you have any scraps? Hey, come here. I'll give you something like a nail gun or a blowjob or like, you know,
Ooh.
maybe
I like that second
gum
option.
gum. Come on, like just a little gluck gluck for like 15 scrap.
Ooh, 15 scrap.
Having now acquired a mini, this opened a whole new window of opportunities for me. As with a mini, I would be able to easily and safely fly to Outpost, purchasing stuff from other people's vending machines. Now that it is a day into wipe, many people would be selling diesel fuel for pretty cheap, as for most people it is essentially useless. Since I had HQM, most people would also be selling all of their extra items for HQM, and I had a nearly infinite supply of it uncontested. So, with my new mini, I went back to Outpost with a row of HQM, purchasing a tier 3 and a bunch of diesel fuel, which I could in turn use to monopolize my HQM quarry.
Hey man, I just wanted to ride to my base, man.
Now that the quarry was fully secured and able to be run on its own, I spent the rest of the night securing my main base, setting up turrets, locker kits, and beds, and finally finishing the roof so that when I logged off, I would be able to be fully secured and safe if I were to get raided. With day 2 being very successful and me being content with what I had accomplished today, I decided to finally call it here for the night and head to bed. To start off day 3, we were unrated, so I took my mini out to go look around and enjoy the view of my base, scouting out the area to see what had happened while I was offline overnight. That's when I noticed a base had built up next to me. This guy was a solo, just like me, so we ended up hopping on Team UI together, as he was pretty friendly. I wanted the start of day 3 to be a lot more action-packed than day 2 was. So to head it off on a good note, I headed over to the shore of Underwater Labs to start raiding the bases there, netting myself, hopefully, what would be a lot of components. With the first raid being so profitable and using so little boom, I decided to take the leftover boom and continue hopefully what would be a momentous streak and hit the rest of the bases on the shore. Although this one didn't turn out to be quite as profitable as the last, I decided to continue going and hit the next base in the row. Unluckily, I did not come out victorious on this one. However, I still profited greatly from the first raid, so I wasn't too upset. I couldn't end on a loss, so I asked my neighbor if he would come over and assist me. Together, we went over and raided these guys once again.
2 nakeds. Alright, get ready. I like he shot too much expo, so I think I'm gonna be. He's in there, I got him marker.
Okay.
Nice. Oh my god, it's fucking juiced. Alright, Q go watch outside while I steal.
Damn.
the
Holy
fuck?
shit.
Alright, can you grab that inventory and help me move it to the other base?
Yeah. Good ass fuck raid you got here, lab.
Yes, sir.
Together, we managed to raid these guys and come out victorious this time. He helped me move all the loot back to my base, and I thanked him by allowing him to keep whatever he could fit in his inventory. Moving on, I spent a bit of time moving all the loot from downstairs and that was spread around my base all the way up into my open core.
Yeah.
Yep. Since my neighbor helped me when I needed him for a raid, he asked me if I would help him when he was trying to do a raid of his own. There was a neighbor that lived near us that was messing with him, and although there was 4 of them online, he wanted to go over and send an online on them. So I brought over some of my own boom along with him bringing some of his, and we went over to send them an online raid.
Just pummel that.
It's this door now. You first, I'll follow.
Get ready?
I'm just gonna rocket his bed. Watch out. Yo, come up here. I can see their open core. Look. Rocket that. Rocket up here. Move. Watch out. Move. Fully out. Move. Back up. Please.
Where?
Thank you.
Okay. You mean a
Follow.
rocket?
Yeah.
Where? Up?
Oh my god, there's a million turrets.
Right here,
Rocket it.
no?
Rocket it. Yeah, rocket it. No, they're still on. We need to. Can you
Oh,
rocket
wait,
through
there's a
both
threat.
gaps to get to the other thing? Oh yeah, I see what you're gonna do. Do it.
Can I do that?
Yeah. I don't see the laser anymore. Okay, there is still a turret there. Two dead. Both dead.
You feed.
Unfortunately for us, even though we had the respect to send these guys an online when they had double our numbers, no raid base, no bed platform, no turrets, he decided to suicide rocket us. It's all good, it's part of the game, and you can't be mad about it. I would have done the same if it was my base. Once again, my neighbor was doing a raid on the neighboring clan. He killed a guy that was raiding into the base and breaking all of their turrets, and he got boom off of them. So he set up a raid base of his own and tried finishing the raid. When he got countered, he asked if I would come over and help him finish and speed up the raid. So I did.
I think we're one too low. I think the red is the open core.
The fridge is insane. Look at the fridge. And then look at those two.
Jeez, bro.
Oh, there we go.
Ooh. How many HVs do you have left?
2.
I only have 1. I'm just gonna say, you gotta do it for now. I have to heal up.
Where is it?
Yeah, go. I just real rocketed it.
Yeah.
There's one more in there though.
No, we have to rock in. No, it's not. Don't even try.
Broken.
Gone.
I have everything.
Oh my god, rockets.
Yeah. Jumping up, jumping up, jumping up.
Oh my god, look bottom. Box of AKs.
Holy shit. Oh my god, so much diesel.
Oh my god, box
So
of
much
night vision.
HQM, so much metal. Do you see clothes? Like, do you see backpacks anywhere? I got one.
Oh, I see. Oh my god, box of red cards. Oh my god, I got comps. Look, they're flexing rockets in there. There's gonna be more rockets.
Yeah, you're right, you're right.
Look at this
We
shit.
put all the rockets though, didn't we?
Look at this shit. Look at this shit.
Fuck, dude. Don't come in the doorway.
I knew this dude was planning to like fucking these guys too. Right.
Full vending of rockets, full vending of rockets.
I'm shaking right now.
Dude, I'm taking all 60 of their diesel and it's just sitting in quarry. I have like 3 vendings at high flow.
So what all do you want out of this?
Shit, everything.
After helping him finish the raid, he offered me the same thing I offered him. He let me get a full inventory of whatever I could carry as well as a full large backpack in reward for helping him with the raid. After helping him move all the loot back to his base, that is where I called it to end the night.
Alright. End of the day. Pretty eventful day, I'd say. The boxes are looking a lot more full now. I'm flexing over a vending machine of HQM, 3 lines of rockets, and 3 lines of pipes, plus a ton of other loot. So, hopefully we get raided. Catch y'all tomorrow.
Good morning, everybody. Well, it's not a good morning after how many times I got woken up, but it looks like we are completely unrated, so that's cool. Is that a scrappy? Is that 2 scrappies? Why are they low-key coming this way? Is that 3 scrappies? What the fuck? Am I about to get raided? What the fuck? Oh my god. What the fuck?
Red, another one. There. Oh,
Bro, my fucking... My roof is
We should
cooked,
ra-
bro. I'm fucking cooked now. The scrappy just exploded on me.
what's their names?
I don't know, bro. I haven't seen any bodies. Bro, right in the middle, too. Brother.
You're a fucking shitter, dude. We're gonna.
The fuck is that? My turrets, dude. My turrets. I figured this could only mean one thing. This was a warning. In advance letting me know that I was on a group's radar. So, I sat around and waited, and hoped this meant I would be finally getting a raid.
Oh, this shit is shaking it right now.
Hello? Getting raided? Shit, am I actually getting raided?
Oh, this guy's probably as fast asleep. That's why he's going down
I'm
the
calling him
metrics.
right now. I'm calling.
What the fuck is happening out there? My bag like low key on there. Holy shit! How many turrets do we need, son? What the fuck was that? How does HV curve like that?
one in. I'll follow. No way, bro. Holy shit. They're all dead. Where'd I kill that guy at? Oh, here.
Huge respect to these guys. They came over as a 5-man and raided me when nobody else would have. They full sent the online raid, and for that, I thanked them and I gave them all my loot. This is where the video is going to come to an end. I want to thank you all for watching and making it all the way here. Thank you so much for joining me on this adventure, and I hope you stick around to watch many more to come. I hope you all have a great day. Goodbye.